but God allows it. We have to understand that no matter what we go through, no matter how many times we've been set back, I come to tell somebody that the more times you've been set back, it's setting you up for a comeback. Wow. You gotta understand that no matter how many times people said you won't be able to do it, how many times they said you would never be anything, you never amount to anything, they threw you under the bus, they ridiculed your name, they set on you, and they said you would never make it. But I come to tell somebody that God is waiting for you to make the right decision. How many on tonight will make the right decision and say, no matter what comes my way, I gotta press towards the mark, and I won't let nobody stop me from getting to where I gotta go? Because mind you, the same people that make it seem like they're lifting you up are the same people tearing you down. The same ones that are saying that they are riding with you are the same ones tweaking out the car so you don't get to your destination. I come to preach to somebody on tonight to tell somebody that God, He will bring you through the situation. Yeah, my ship has been wrecked. Yeah, my ship is sinking. But if I just hold on, and if I just hold on to God and His unchanging hand, I can realize that God is on the way. Yes. I'm glad our Elder Brownlee is here and sung help is on the way. Yes. I had to realize that even though your boat is sinking now, and even though times got rough, and even though times are becoming very, very hard for you, and it feels like there's nowhere to turn, and it feels like you might as well just go overboard, you might as well just jump overboard and call it in. But I come to tell you to hold on just a little while longer. Your help is on the way. I know you thought nobody was with you. I thought you knew nobody was on your side, but I serve a God who will never leave me nor forsake me. Yes. As I draw to a close now, I'm going to leave you with a little story. There was a son. The son was out when this mother strapped her 3-year-old baby, her 3-year-old nephew, into a car, and were on the way to the museum. And he was excited to ride the choo-choo train at the museum. But when they pulled up in the parking lot and they began to feel a slight drizzle, shortly after they ran inside, and the sky drew anonymously dark, and it began to pour. And as they wandered through the exhibits, they passed the side entrance where the families began running and rushing in one after another. Just outside the entrance, down somewhat a long path, it's like the choo-choo train that they came here for. 10 minutes earlier, riding the train probably seemed like a great idea. Unfortunately, this great idea resulted in dozens of families getting soaked in the storm. And soon as they came inside, those families immediately relaxed, and they appeared safe and warm, finally out of the rain. And this experience made me think of the storm that I'm going through in my life. She told her nephew, that you might not understand the storm that I'm going through in my life. And she said, one day you will get it. But this day done reminded me about some of the things I done been through in my life. And I started getting emotional while God gave me this. And she started getting emotional about what she'd been through, and she had to understand that just because it was raining, thank God that wasn't the end of the story, because she had to make up in her mind that even though it's raining now, that even though it's pouring, and I can't see which way to go, but as long as I'm in my safe place, as long as I remain here, God will bring me out. So I come to tell somebody, we serve a God who will never leave you nor forsake you. And if you don't mind, as I close now, the Lord He'll bring you out without a doubt. Yes, your ship been wrecked, but thanks be to God, I'm not shipwrecked. How do you know, preacher, that you serve a God who will never leave you me nor forsake me. Can I close now? Because when I fall, he lifts me. When I fail, he forgives me. When I'm weak, he's strong. When I'm lost, he's the way. When I'm afraid, he's my courage. When I stumble, he steadies me. When I'm blind, he leads me. When I'm hungry, he feeds me. Yes, sir. When I face trials, he's with me. Persecution, he shields me. When I face loss, he provides for me.